I had a cheat meal today. I had pulled chicken and corn muffin and mac and cheese. Yum 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 yum. And if I get hungry later, I'll have a small little salad. And I actually walked in the mall today, but Becky returned the candle. It was really hard. I had to take lots of breaks because I'm 600 pounds, but I did it and I'm so proud of myself. I'm a good polar bear. Okay, allow me to apologize for this section of the video being in portrait mode, but it's the easiest way to do this. When I watched Amberlynn Reid's video earlier today, and it was right between having gone to the grocery and going out for some other stuff, so it's in the evening now, and that's why we're not doing this outside. But I had responded to Giggle and Hugs, and I want to read her comment that was on Amby's reaction page to this current video. Giggles and Hugs says, she does mispronounce things on purpose because she doesn't work through it. I have a learning disability and Asperger's, among other things. If it's something I think is wrong, I ask or even try to work it out. I don't just say it and think it's right. Very intelligent comment. Okay, when I went to scroll down to my comment or reply to her, the camera shut off. Anyway, my response was, even though you have difficulties, you are intelligent enough to attempt to speak intellectually. And then I got a reply from Giggles and Hugs saying thank you. And I find in the Amberlynn Reid world that those who are going through really tough problems are some of Amberlynn Reid's toughest critics, because they are finding a way to work through their problems or work around them. So, yeah, I mispronounce words occasionally, and actually in the last year I found I've been mispronouncing 2 words incorrectly all my life because that's how I was taught to say them. And I was horrified on those. So anyway, we can all learn and grow as we go along. But yeah, I want to give Giggles and Hugs a big shout out for doing her best with her learning disability and her Asperger's. Okay, let me say honestly, I thought this video, because it was a time frame, I figured 3 days she'd be spilling the beans on what's going on, that she keeps whining and moaning about, oh, something's going on, but I don't want to talk about it. But she keeps talking about it, and she said, oh, the company in the house has been distracting. Sure, Dan. You're fishing for people to ask you what's going on. And no, not going there. Not going to speculate. Not going to ask you what's going up. You'll eventually tell us. No doubt in my mind. Also in this video, she went out to eat twice. The first meal, which I parodied earlier, was pulled chicken, cornbread, and macaroni and cheese. My package of macaroni and cheese, as you may have noticed, was opened because I made about half of it the first time, and I haven't made the rest of it yet. The chicken I'm going to be incorporating into 2 dishes. One will be rice, a boatload of vegetables, including green tomatoes from my garden. And the other dish will be some quiche boats, which I actually found through a contest on freebieshark.com. So I'm going to make that with eggs, which is, of course, a prime ingredient for a quiche. These, I can't remember the brand right now, but they're basically tortilla boats. I'm going to put spinach in there, another vegetable, and I will probably buy a 3-pack of mozzarella string cheese, cut that up into small bites, and include that in there. I'm going to make those to take to work or to eat before work, and probably both, actually. But yeah, she went out to eat twice. The second meal was tilapia and shrimp and mashed potatoes. The tilapia and shrimp, yeah, very healthy, but she should have selected a broccoli or a cauliflower instead of the mashed potatoes. So yeah, that was probably still pretty high in calories because of the mashed potatoes, because those come with the butter, and it's got milk in it, probably whole milk. And I'm sure it was a very generous portion of mashed potatoes. So yeah, 2 cheat meals in a couple of days. Sure, Jan. She also looked pretty bad when she didn't have her makeup on. And of course she blamed, well, other people do this too. Yeah, maybe occasionally, but you do it all the time, girl. So anyway, this weekend I will also be filming the next installment of The Death of Sylvia Likens. And it's going to be a very brutal episode. There will be some cussing in it. There will be a lot of cussing in it. Matter of fact, the next 2 episodes of that will have a lot of cursing in it. And I'm not going to apologize for it because it's appropriate. So, thank you very much, and I will talk to you later.